My reaction to Black Clover, page 128, English dubbed. It's been a few weeks since the last episode came out, so they're still trying to dub from home, and they still can't give us a fixed schedule yet. I guess we were just lucky to have 3 consecutive episodes, and now we have to wait for this one to come out, but it's here now. So, last time on Black Clover, Gordon took Asta, Ghosh, Nero, and Gray with him, and they took him to meet his family. We met his parents, his little sister, his grandmother, and their dog. And they all look exactly like him. Well, not well, kind of. They all had the face makeup and all that, and they kind of awkward to each other around the dinner table. So Gordon always believed the Agrippa family business was involved doing something with curses and death. He thought they were trying to cause them. But then when he finally talked to his father, he found out he wasn't studying curses to cause them, he was studying curses to cure them. He was studying medication. He was trying to find a cure to all the curses that were plaguing the kingdom. He had been studying them and he knew what was going on and he wanted to do something about it. Gordon never probably got to talk to his father and so he never knew until now. They had communication issues. So we find out that the Agrippa are under a curse from a devil named Megacula. And later we learn that Noel's mother was not killed just from giving birth to Noel. She had also fallen under the curse of Megacula and somehow that ended in her death. So the curse is such that even just talking about is enough to make you fall under its curse. So I thought that maybe she had some connection to she fell under the curse. Also, I hadn't made that connection last time. I watched the episode again and that's how I saw that it had the same name. I kind of missed it the first time I saw it, but when I saw it again, that's when I heard the name. So now Noel knows the name of the devil that killed her mother. And so Nathan had worked together and managed to create a map of the Clover Kingdom that showed the places that had fallen under a curse. And so they expanded the map and they saw a place in the Heart Kingdom that had an even bigger curse than anywhere else in the Clover Kingdom. So they had candles on the map and the size of flame showed the size of the severity of the curse. And the Black Bull's hideout and the royal capital had a huge flame. And I'm thinking the one in the royal capital may have been Noel since that's where she was at the time. And they think the one in the Black Bull's hideout may be Henry. No one else was at the hideout at the time. Well, no other possible candidate who was at the hideout at the time, so I guess it had to have been him. And for some reason, there's an even bigger flame in the Heart Kingdom. So maybe that's where they're going to go next. Maybe they can find some answers in the Heart Kingdom. So let's see how that turns out now. This is Black Clover, page 128, English dubbed. What is all this about though? Who is this guy? Catch the game. Megacula, right? Yeah. Page 128. To the Heart Kingdom.
Actually, I thought it was great.
What happened to them?
I think I'm up to speed.
Alright,
Cool.
good.
So can I go to the Heart Kingdom?
You cannot.
Sure.
You can't go just here, Asta. They have to talk to the Wizard King
Not
first.
happening.
Aww.
Why don't we just destroy the traps with my
No.
anti-magic and sneak in that way?
Because that's dumb.
Arrogant jerk. Logrith!
Oh,
hey, I
hey,
heard
Finra.
you finally woke up. I'm really glad.
Huh.
So you came. This just confirms that I'm right to declare war on you.
What? Wait, what?
Starting now, I'll work hard, prove myself to Father, and become the kind of man who deserves to lead our house. Also,
Oh.
I'll be the man who makes Lady Finnis happy.
He's finally starting to compete with his
Sorry to
brother.
drag you into this, Lady Finnis.
I guess I'm willing to wait, but don't take too long, okay?
Langreth?
Let's take a walk, brother.
Huh? Should you be moving right now?
I have to ask you to wait here, Lady Finnis.
Alright,
Don't
what's up?
worry, I'm not planning to fill them with holes again.
Whoa,
You better not be.
Soon.
You better not be.
What's up? Is something the matter?
Up to get out of bed now, sir?
Oh yeah! What time did you
Finra!
Some babes are just too hot for heaven.
Just as I expected.
It's plain to see that you're cursed. What? You hit on every girl you meet like a wannabe playboy.
Yeah, boy.
Time you spent shirking your duties made you an even bigger failure than ever. That free-willing life has left you with bad habits that won't just break.
Bad habits.
No way a self-centered degenerate like you can make Lady Finnis happy.
Wait.
Yeah. So was breaking my curse part of this investigation too?
What? No.
Verdant land through which water is always flowing, and its rich environment generates a tremendous amount of mana. If you're right in saying that what lies at the center of it is a devil-induced curse, then we have cause to be scared, although it's honestly hard to believe. The queen who rules over the Heart Kingdom is every bit as powerful as one of our magic knight squads.
Oh.
They say that she's an all-knowing mage who sees everything that happens in her kingdom.
No way. Whoa.
Is she cursed?
Queen, huh? If she's like the witch queen, then we might be in trouble.
Well, we're not going over there to pick a fight.
I'll see if I can get us all permission to go.
Thanks a bunch, Mimosa.
Oh, nice. That should help. So?
You never told us that you owned your own ship, Captain. Did you pick it
Wait.
up recently?
Well,
What?
I met with Julius's helper and made a few threats. Or
Oh.
compelling points, and he lent it to us.
Alright. Nero's coming with you too, though.
Better not. If you get homesick and can't sleep, just take a swig of this stuff and you'll pass right out.
You're underage, Austin.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you know.
all set?
Oh, look at Lucky. He can just go like this.
Later.
So Lucky can just go like that now.
You scram too. Try to stay on your toes out there. Right.
Okay, so now they're going to the Heart Kingdom.
2031.
Yep, Asa's working out, of course.
2033. 2034. 2035. Stay calm. Just stay calm.
Come on, Finossi. Oh no.
All the people I could be traveling with, why did it have to be two supremely adorable royal babes and a cool beauty who turns into a bird? I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep at night.
Calm down, Finral.
Tough it out.
Calm down.
Get together, man. From now on, you have eyes for no one but ladies. Mimosa.
Oh, nice.
It's not much, but I hope you enjoy it.
Asta will
You know
definitely.
this yourself? Looks tasty. So good. Yeah. No.
Asa, hold on, we gotta
You're
share.
saying so, Austin.
Geez, slow down. Save some for us, okay?
Yeah.
Why does this bother me? Here, have some water.
Not a.
There, now thank me.
I'm not grateful. You scared me. That water almost did me.
Oh no.
Why does it bother me?
Oh no. This is bad.
What the heck am I watching right now?
Important thing.
More important than me drowning.
Ah no. Noel and Mimosa. Both. Okay.
I couldn't sleep a wink last night knowing I was surrounded by beautiful girls. Damn it! Now I'm wondering what the Queen of the Heart Kingdom looks like. Is she hot too? She must be! The Heart Kingdom's just ahead.
Ooh. Whoa. Nice place. Just like Mimosa described it. Heart Kingdom. It's the first time we've seen another kingdom in the show. Are you the queen?
Their ship is arriving right on schedule. The Clover Kingdom's devil has significant power.
Oh, they.
That we must obtain.
Are you a devil too? That's the curse that you're under, isn't it? What? Wait, what's coming? Oh.
Please continue
Hello.
sailing forward. Allow me to welcome you to our kingdom. I'm the
Spirit Guardian. Gaja.
and I will act as your
Gaja.
guide while you're here.
Keep sailing forward, but this looks like a dead end.
Fear not.
Oh, let me guess. It opens up. Whoa, no. It forms
The
a.
queen will guide your ship onward.
Oh, is that a staircase?
Whoa!
Whoa, cool.
So it's the Queen?
Water staircase.
All of this is being controlled by one mage?
Both the mist barrier and the water stairs are products of the queen's mana zone, which spans
M-
across
mana
the
zone.
entire kingdom.
Whoa.
That's awesome!
It covers the whole kingdom? Is that
No
really
way.
possible?
That's a huge.
Country of water and life.
Whoa.
We steward the land and
Look at this.
us with mana.
Look at this.
Enough to keep out any unwanted guests.
What? Hey! Hey! Again. Oh, this is cool. That was cool. What?
You have some rather intriguing magic.
What? He caught up to you so fast. You guys are still falling.
Floating without using any spells!
He has a grimoire open, so maybe.
I don't
Valkyrie armor.
My girl!
How is Finna standing in the air?
What am I saying? Lady Fitness is the only girl for me!
Definitely first stage.
First stage. Oh, so are they gonna fight right now? Asa, take out your sword. Take out. Oh, you know what? If you do that, you just fall. So maybe not. But then can't you fly in your black form?
Lightning magic.
Lightning.
Julia!
My Valkyrie armor is faster.
Oh, coming back.
Spell has orders.
Oh, Finna. Nice. Oh, this is good. This is cool. I like this. Mimosa.
No human can match its might.
Nature. Oh, that's a lot of them. Black eyes. Black Hurricane. Are you also a devil? No, wait.
Abominable as that is, you may address
Water
me,
spirit.
Undine. I'm one of the
Undine.
four great spirits, and I'm
Water
contracted to the Queen of the Heart Kingdom.
Oh! Salamander, you like salamander and sylphs.
The weakest mages are of the 9th stage, the 8th are above them, and the 7th above them. Care to guess which stage is the highest?
First.
It's stage 0.
Stage 0? Is that what he is?
Uriel Astroza!
Uriel Astroza. Is that what he said? Whoa! Oh, that can't dodge that. Oh man. Oh gosh. Spread everywhere.
If they were still within sight, I'd be able to sense their mana. He created a portal to a place he couldn't see.
Ah!
Plant creation magic! Magic flower gunboat!
Oh,
Magic! Fallen angel!
nice.
blade!
Here's the deal. We can't just back down after watching you show off.
Sea Dragon's Roar.
Magic!
Straight through the portal. That's awesome. Oh! Nice! Did you get him? Is she going after Asta? Yes, she's going after
Your
Asta.
system's trash. You can't measure ability just by looking at talent.
Cool.
Feeling magic and burst release.
Nice! Nice! Nice!
This magic.
I'll keep my anti-magic all around.
Look at this animation. Oh. Nice! Nice! Don't end. That was awesome. That was so cool. I was not expecting that action. That was awesome. Oh man, that episode was so cool. I guess there are a couple of characters to recast. Oh man. I wasn't expecting that from that episode. That's Gaja. That's the water spirit. Undine, right? Undine. Man, the animation in this episode was awesome. There were some pretty cool fights happening, and and at the end, Nero coming in to save Asta at the last second, and then Asta charging through. That was so cool. I didn't even notice Nero coming there. That was an awesome save at the end. I'll just get the first half out of the way first. So Asta got Yami up to speed about what happened, and Noel wanted to go to the Heart Kingdom too. At first, they were thinking about sneaking into there, but then Noel remembered that Mimosa had been to the Heart Kingdom before, so they decided to go there instead. While they were there, Finral went to meet with Langris and Finesse, and now Finral is no longer accepting that Langris is the better one. He actually wants to fight Langris and be someone his father can be proud of, and be someone that Lady Finesse can be happy with. So now he wants to fight for that, but Langris says that he still has one weakness. He still gets infatuated when he sees other girls around him. That it's a curse that he has to deal with if he wants to have another chance. I want to see so this Langris is definitely something new. Like, he definitely knows he's been beaten, and he's kind of like at first I didn't like that he had Baku's voice actor. I mean, don't get me wrong, the voice actor is good. I just don't think his voice is a good fit for Langris. But now it kind of reminds me of what Baku was like after he first lost with Deku. So I think he may be going through a similar change, just like what Baku went through. So I'm not sure how Langris is going to change now, but we'll have to see. So those two talk, and then Mimosa said he and his brother had been invited to the Clover, to the Heart Kingdom as exchange students, and she managed to get them permission to go, but only 4 of them allowed to go. So the crew that was going was Asta, Noel, Mimosa, and Finral. And Nero was also tagging along in bird form. So Yami had a boat of his own that he got from Julius or something. I remember his backstory. He said he crashed ashore, so it couldn't have been that boat. It must have been another one. So they took Yami's boat and arrived at the Heart Kingdom. You know, actually, this could have been a good place to pause for a filler arc. Like, I remember Naruto Shippuden when they were on a boat and going to the Land of Lightning, and then there was a huge filler break. Quite glad Black Clover didn't do that. They just went straight into the Heart Kingdom, and they got into some action too. So they arrived at the Heart Kingdom, and some fog covering it to protect it. And I don't get how that works. The whole land is covered in a big mana zone. There's no way that can be that big. There has to be some devil under it. Like they seem to know a lot about the devil since that happened. So yeah, they could. So I think all this is caused by a curse. The queen probably sold her soul to the devil, and she was able to create a huge mana zone around the entire kingdom that she can control all by herself. And because they obviously know about the devil, they obviously know Asa has a devil, so it's not like it's nothing new to them. They're obviously quite knowledgeable about it. So now in that sense, it makes a bit more sense that they could be cursed by a devil, and that this whole beautiful kingdom is just a front. Or maybe it only seems that way because of it, But man, the Heart Kingdom looked great. All the greenery and all the water, it all combined together. I remember when they like zoomed out and showed a lot of water around the area and some greenery around it. That looked great. Wow. The art and the animation in this episode was fantastic. Like the animation during the fights also. Like so, Asa got taken away, and I loved seeing Findal in this episode too. I just love how much he stepped up since the early days of Black Clover. Like ever since the Underwater Temple arc, he's really stepped up. Like over here, after he had learned that new spell in the Royal Knight selection exam, Noel and Mimosa jumped, and then he teleported away, and then he teleported them away. Then he teleported towards them, and just kept teleporting them farther and farther and farther and farther. So and then that guy also managed to catch up to them. And he's still making use of his portals to come at his enemy's blind spot where Noel and Mimosa can launch their attacks, and that was cool to see. And Noel brought her Valkyrie armor out that was faster than the lightning attacks. But lightning attacks could also turn around and go after Noel. But thankfully, Findal was there to direct lightning attacks back at him. I'm just loving seeing Findal like this, like probably the best kind of support fighter you can possibly ask for. He can't fight back, but he can stop opponent's attacks, and he can make sure your attacks always land. He takes you to where your attacks will land best, and he stops opponent's attacks from hitting you. He's like the best support you can possibly have now, and it's awesome. And also Mimosa with that flower attack spell, she's also changed a lot. So in the Clover Kingdom, they will start to judge Magic Knights by the merit. But over here, they have a number system that can be used to identify just how powerful it is. They said Findal and Mimosa are third stage, and Noel's the first stage. So the lower the number, the more powerful you are, with 9th stage being the lowest. So they just judge you based on their magic ability alone, not on your capabilities. So and because Asa had no magic, they ranked him below rank 9 or below stage 9. But when Nero saved him and he got back into his black form, he managed to break through the water, and since he sensed the key, he could tell there was a person through the water. So he charged right through, and we're now gonna see who the water spirit is connected to. Also, oh yeah, that's one other thing. So we also met the water spirit in this episode too. I forgot what her name was. And she met Asta over here.
Abominable as that is, it also sounds quite useful. Pleased to meet you, devil-possessed child from Clover. You may address me as Undine.
Undine. So now we met the wind spirit, Sylph, that you know is named Belle, the fire spirit, Salamander, that is now on Frigolion, and now we've finally met the water spirit, Undine, who seems to be bonded to the Queen of the Heart Kingdom. So I guess the Earth Spirit is what we have left to meet. Not sure if we'll ever meet him or her, but okay. So yes, now we met the third of the 4 spirits, Undine, the Water Spirit, who is bonded to the Queen of the Heart Kingdom. They wanted to take the devil power that Asta had and make it their own. Asta, of course, just wasn't willing to let them go. And with Nero there to save him, Asta was able to break free and charge ahead. And so I like the fight they have with Gaja. So Mimosa had met Gaja, but now Gaja was loyal to the Queen, who had then taken Asta away, and so yeah. So I was talking about the fight in Gaja, and so when I mentioned the number system, they said the highest number is stage 0, and that's what Gaja is. So in terms of magic abilities, he could be even more powerful than Noel now. But with Findal and Mimosa's help, and of course the Black Bulls having crafty tactics, they may be able to get the upper hand on him. And I also remember when he controlled the mana around the entire area. So since the entire land is on the Queen's giant mana zone, is she able to decide who can access that mana? Because that would make sense how he was able to control that much mana at once. But they managed to escape, and they managed to attack him at his blind spot. That Sea Dragon's roar at close range, that was cool. They used Findal's portal to get it in range, and then Sea Dragon's roar at point blank range. He had no time to react to it, and that was great. But if he's stage 0, then he is definitely not done with just yet. So there's definitely something going on with him, and we'll see how the fight continues next time. That was great. I wasn't expecting that awesome action. So this is why I don't like it when episodes are hyped up for me in advance. Like Demon Slayer episode 19 or My Hero Academia season 4 episode 25. Like, yeah, I know the action was awesome, but I feel like I would have liked it even more if I didn't know it was coming. Like in this episode, for example, I had no idea that we get so much action, like this awesome art and animation, and I loved it even more because of it. If I was expecting it, I may not have liked it as much, but because I didn't, because it just came out of nowhere, that's what allowed me to enjoy it so much more. And yeah. Alright, so it seems like Asa has finally broken through Undine's water wall and is going to meet with the Queen of the Heart Kingdom. So let's see what she's like next time on Black Clover. My reaction is now done.